So attacking inside is working so far.
Here's Paul. Wants two. Has two.
Open up 1 of 4 from the field. Paul puts a move on Nene. This is Steve Nash fashion as he circles.
And run the crossover on Kobe by Chris Paul. A jaw-dropping move by CP3. His first 2 tonight.
And a technical. We're talking about a crossover right here. Chris Paul just dances.
Paul spinning away from Arroyo, using Okafor screen. Alley-oop to Emeka. How about that?
Super play by both players.
As well. Here's your screen roll. Maybe the best pick and roll guard in the league. CP to Emeka. And it's the New Orleans Hornets. Quarter.
Paul.
Well, the Bucks have to hold him here and then try to get a 3 to tie.
The Hornets are perfect at 6-0.
Arroyo defending Paul. Uses West's screen. Freezing for the jumper. Got it. And a foul.
It's a really good move by Chris Paul. We talked about how sometimes he really hesitates before he starts becoming an option. Now he's not. Just taking it to Arroyo. Enough, not clever enough, and Chris Paul just takes advantage.
A solid screen set by two-time All-Star David West as well. As CP in the half. Here's Paul. Pass Bledsoe. Paul with a floater.
What a move. What a move. See, that's Chris Paul at his best. He gives you that slow down hesitation and then the quick crossover and the fact that he...
All the way inside. What a finish.
Now you see it, now you don't.
9 points, 3 assists.
On the move against Carter, spinning his way. And
You can anticipate it right more because people know he gets.
Chris, I know you said this game meant something. You lost to him 2 times already this season. What statement did you guys make tonight?
We made a pretty good statement. Let's see how these guys feel. I mean, it wasn't about making a statement. It was about coming out here, winning a tough game. You know, these guys beat us pretty bad a few days ago, and, you know, after an emotional game against the Lakers last night, it's a good win.
And a big team effort. We see all the guys here. Chris, 30 points last night, 27 tonight. 2 big nights from you. Are we going to see some more scoring from you these days?
I don't know. We'll see. We need Jamal back. We'll let Jamal do the scoring.
All right, congrats on the win, Chris. Thank you.
Paul will slow the roll on the left wing. Griffin Schrader gets a screen for Rose. Paul works off of it, fires from 19. It's good. All on the move. Top of the foul circle. Flirting with the defense of Derrick Rose. 4 to shoot down the lane. Cradles the ball to the rim. Put that in the highlight reel for CP3.
Paul's 3-ball bingo.
This is right in his wheelhouse.
Hello. Beautiful. Step back and score.
Hello. Yeah, talk about putting someone on skates.
Here's Paul separating from Lillard and hits. Lillard was lost and Paul stuck the left.
Here comes the hobbling Chris Paul with a long 3. Got it! He got it! At the buzzer!
How do you like me now? Hill and then Ingles, 3 guys who can really pass the basketball.
Chris Paul, they're
baby.
gonna count it!
Chris, that's why we told you. Now remember, he's accepting the role. Bad shot. I mean, he didn't have a prayer on any one of the 3.
And Chris Paul makes him pay at the other end.
Now he's 9 for 17 after he makes the shot. All night long, we know he's been able to get into that area.
Houston has time. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Paul, the pull-up. He nails it with .2 on the clock. The 3-point answer from Chris Paul.
For 5 seconds left, but Paul gets right to his spot, top of the key, drains.
And give it up.
shots to the big.
Nice pass. Capella inside. Lays it up. And Chris Paul, a season high 14th assist.
One of the all-time greats. Look at this pass. Left hand behind the back to a rolling Clint Capella. That's beautiful basketball.
Make that 15 assists.
Kept in by Harrell. A rare highlight for the Clippers. And the Hornets. Oh, it's banked in. They say the basket counts by Paul. A 60-footer to beat the buzzer.
Pretty sure it's the Rockets' night when that's happening.
You think so?
He's going to have a lot of those shots. Not layups, but just a lot of those little in-between 8-10 footers.
Jordan. Oh, 1988, 1989. Chris Paul hangs
inside the three-point line and just never was comfortable shooting that ball.
Sefolosha doesn't take many, but he's been good.
How do you normally say salt of the earth?
Well, he's more than that.
Oh, no, he didn't.
What a
play
by
he didn't.
Paul!
Chris Paul, that is not right. CP3, stop it. Now you've got Chris Paul. That is not right. I mean, that's something you would see on the Rucker League.
Of the quarter, and it's after Tariq couldn't handle it.
Paul rises.
On Gobert, remember Harden also has those 2 fouls. Paul attempts. Golden State just 42% from the field, 23 from 3. Paul from downtown. And a timeout call by Steve Kerr. With a flurry, Capella, Chris Paul. And an open 3, instead takes it.
Chris Paul, of course, has been an all-defensive player in his NBA career several times and hits the 3. That's why he's shooting a little over 4 deep on the season and couldn't finish. Paul for 3. Yes! At the buzzer! CP3 for 3. It's a shame because you had to score or get to the foul line. Otherwise, there's the fast break and a 3 in your face.
3-point mark. 3, not a 3-point shooter. 5 to shoot. Paul inside, banks it home. Might have drew the foul. Bell landing in what would have been his landing area. Oh, sweet pass from Chris Paul, and Nene able to put it in. Iguodala's guarding Chris Paul. Now Green, Draymond that is, picks him up. Paul way outside, nails the 3.
Clyde Drexler, I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, what a great fake!
Yeah.
And a put up by Chris Paul. Said, stop that, Turkey. Watch this behind-the-back dribble. Himself. Jokic didn't know where it was at.
On passes for the Rockets this year. Capella started licking his chops. And on cue, Paul to Capella for the highlight. See, that was great. Keep an eye, watch in the middle of the floor. Oh, he goes, he gives you a little ipsy, but he knew the trailer was there. Beautiful move. Chris Paul, the maestro, the point god with the dime.
Now he's knocking in shots.
There you go. Chris Paul down the lane. Oh, man. The bucket and the body and an opportunity for the 3-point play.
It's right here. Chris Paul able to get downhill. Ball fake, but it's in the coach's DNA. Billy Donovan
to return for the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this game.
Wow.
Chris Paul! Butter! Chris Paul!
Shea Alexander for the 3-point critical shot under duress of this shot clock.
Come on, come on. Come on.
And it's especially sweet against a former teammate in Austin Rivers.
Kind of let the guys start to lick their wounds and get ready for the next one.
Paul again pulls off his magic.
He's telling himself, I got to stop.
The foul to stop the action.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he could head over to the bench.
Oh, the left hand nutmegging. And what you like about it, in the words of Shaq, he's saying, listen, are you not in a...
Shot starting to fall here. Paul, strong. Paul, wow, what a finish there. Almost lost the handles.
Knocked down and CP3 here. One of the best at using fakes, whether it's off with the live.
Dort sets a screen on Jeff Green for Paul. Harden switches on to him. Paul gets to the bucket for the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander got it! The Thunder lead by 1.
Him screen for Chris Paul. He comes off the screen, He's going to beat off the dribble, pitch it to the far corner, and Shea, calm.
They never just actually commit to getting into shape.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's been working on that 3-ball, having to move his family and get relocated and get to work. And he lets the 3 fly. Looked pretty good there, Jay.
I mean, that was 1/2 away as Paul shoots behind the screen for the 3. They're 1/2 away.
First bucket here in quarter number 2. I've been asked this by some NBA fans, as you see the acrobatic ability still of one Chris Paul. Is he here to have any type of mentoring of Devin Booker? But after 6 years, I'm not sure you can really do that, but you can still probably teach and guide. But he's also here to make sure this franchise wins.
Yeah, and I believe, you know, even though Booker is kind of a high volume offensive player, mentoring is as much as, if you're going to receive it, as much as Chris Paul will give it. So I think as long as any of those
4 Sacramento Kings players participating in the All-Star Weekend festivities. Paul gets a switch with Barnes stepping out on him. Drops it down low to DA on a nice turnaround. With Chris and him, it's easy meat, right? Yeah. Herder connects on a mid-range, drops down low to Book for an easy 2. To all of us, the Suns, long rebound up ahead to Book, who brings.
When he wasn't playing defensively to take him out the game, and those guys would play.
Oh, look at that play. Look at that play.
No.
He is a magician. I mean,
Paul scoots inside between the legs, backing away, knocks it down. Oh, sweet move from Chris Paul
to protect the basket.
And how about protecting the offensive weapon? Chris Paul, little wheel and deal through the legs, elevates.
Portis on him once again.
And they've gone back to switching with Lopez out.
Paul on the drive, layup is good.
His possession. I don't feel like shooting a jumper. I got the ball on a string. Gets to his spot, stops on a dime.
Bit of a mini funk right now with a 3-point shot. Chris Paul a little behind the back dribble.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. And, it's not right. That's not right. I mean, but hey, he can do it.
The rookie not enjoying the kind of shooting success that he had last night.
But 39% on the year.
Chris Paul making him do the dance. Runs it up to the rim.
Hey, watch this sideways. What? Oh, dance. Oh, slide to the left.
4:11 to go in the third. We've got a timeout on the floor. A 1-point game here in downtown Phoenix.
7 to shoot. Paul the crossover, falling away. Shots up and good. That's just a sensational shot.
Come on. What a move. Hit him with multiple crossovers. Giannis, really good job. And then the fade.
Those down screens.
Paul barging ahead and finds his spot and rattles it in for the Duke. Paul trying to punch it down low. Jokic comes out on him. Shot clock at 1. He's got to fire.
Audi starting lineup: Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, Jonathan Kuminga, and the first NBA start for Trace Jackson Davis. And the lob is perfectly executed. Klay Thompson, left wing 3. Kuminga high for that rebound. Another opportunity. Chris Paul from deep, and he got it.
They are using their athleticism on the boards now. It's all post game. A lot of post game for the Rockets.
Chris Paul yanks one back and drops in a 3. Just don't mind running it back at him. Chris Paul, that elbow jumper. There it is.
Şengün's in drop coverage off that ball screen.
A reload, and Booker misses on the 3-ball. Phoenix is 1 of 10 in the third quarter. Paul, the pull-up pop. Book it.
It's his first bucket of the night.
Here's Paul against the big. No problem. Count it, and a foul.
Warriors go back in front.
Here's Paul down to 5. It's 3. Exum played good D. Chris Paul from the baseline. Right at the shot clock buzzer. And it is killing the Warriors offensively. Doncic missing that 3. Curry with the rebound. Chris Paul went right to the mid-range. Great second half for Steph. Worked himself. Oh, Chris Paul with a steal. Loudly never saw him. Waiting for Curry. Chris Paul, warm-up 3. The lead in the trail position tonight. Chris Paul. Another 3. Chris Paul's 5 of 8 from distance.
Two-point game. CP3, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Pulling up mid-range. He doesn't miss that shot. He does. CP3 pulling up. And net three. Chris Paul walking in. Wembanyama. Looking at post. Reeves. Wembanyama fires to Paul. He got it. Reddish. And it's a 3. Here's Paul dancing inside and serving it in. Chris Paul walking in. First half. 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Chris Paul will enter it into Wembanyama. Gets to one of his spots and delivers as he's one to do. 4 or 5 from the field.
He threw it out to a spot where he knew he'd get to, and all the Spurs were lifted.
Chris Paul for 3.